Imagine you and your party are walking through the crowded capital city. The city is so crowded, you find yourself bumping into people left and right. Out of nowhere, you get the sudden feeling that you should check your coin purse, and then you realize it's gone. As you frantically look around, for just a fleeting moment, you see a young woman in dark clothes with a cocky smile as she winks at you and tosses your coin purse in her hand. As you go to chase her, she vanishes, and you're left standing there, not sure where to look next for this mysterious figure. Today in class, we're going to look at one of the most iconic and useful classes in D&D, the Rogue. Welcome back to D&D 101. So you've decided to look into the path of the Rogue, eh? Let's unpack what you're in for. The Rogue is a master in the art of stealth and deception. Wow, that'd be a really great title for this video. The Rogue specializes in skills like deception, stealth, and sleight of hand. Fun fact, the Rogue was actually originally known as the Thief class back when it was introduced in the Greyhawk supplement for 1st edition. It wasn't until the very popular 3rd edition that the class was given a lot more depth and flavor, and the class was renamed, thus introducing the Rogue as we know it today. Rogues are extremely versatile and can fill quite a few useful roles on an adventuring party. They can be expert infiltrators, sneaking into the enemy's fortress to retrieve sensitive information or precious magic items. Okay, mostly for magic items. They can be detectives with a keen eye for detail that allows them to be an expert in investigation and being able to read people to figure out their true intentions. They could even be swashbuckling pirates, prioritizing a suave disposition and expert swordsmanship. All rogues have a few abilities that further sets them apart from other classes. For example, they each have the sneak attack ability. Sneak attack is exactly what it sounds like. When you sneak up on an enemy, you leap out of the shadows and launch a vicious attack on your unsuspecting target. Mechanically speaking, according to the new 2024 Player's Handbook, once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack roll if you have advantage on the roll and the attack uses a finesse or ranged weapon. The extra damage's type is the same as the weapon's type.
How long is this going to take?
You don't need advantage on the attack roll if at least one of your allies is within 5 feet of the target, the ally doesn't have the incapacitated condition, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. Some classes like the Swashbuckler make it even easier to get advantage on attack rolls. In addition, at 14th level, you get Devious Strikes, which allows you to use your sneak attack dice to do other things than just increase damage. Another useful feature they have access to is Expertise. Expertise allows rogues to gain, literally, double proficiencies in 2 skills that you want. But let's be honest, one of those is going to be stealth, right? And for those that think that 2 skills aren't enough, don't worry. At 6th level, you get an additional 2 skills. And if that wasn't enough, at 7th level, you acquire Reliable Talent. Reliable Talent makes it so rogues literally can't roll less than a 10 on an ability check with tools or skills they're proficient in. Yes, it's a nightmare for dungeon masters. Sorry, the trauma. Rogues can also communicate in their own language called Thieves' Chant. This is a special language that only rogues know and can use to communicate secretly from nosy enemies. The last final little trick they have up their sleeves are Thieves' Tools. These are a special set of tools that only rogues have access to, and can be very useful in doing things like pick locks or getting into rooms that they're clearly not supposed to be in. This is but a taste of what the Rogue has to offer, but the real originality and uniqueness of the Rogue comes from more of the creator of the character than the rules from the books. There are truly endless ways to play a rogue, each more interesting than the last. Your rogue could be a morally gray assassin that kills whoever they need to in order to earn money to pay off a debt to a sinister individual. Or your rogue could be a kind-hearted scoundrel that uses their many talents to fight against injustice against those that need them, while maybe engaging in a vice or two. No matter how you go about it, you can rest assured that there are plenty of tricks at your disposal to make an awesome rogue. And that concludes my lesson on the Rogue. Thank you so much for what... oh, they're gone. They must have sneaked off. Snuck off? Sneaked? Snuck? Now, whatever.